Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be shaving again, and today what I have for you is my pride, joy of my razors is a Wade and Butcher. I'm trying to get to see if we're able to see. There we go. Wade and Butcher Sheffield. Yes, and this one is a pre 1890, and let's see. Oh yeah, see that nice, beautiful finish across the edge there. Nice mirror finish. This one was sharpened on a chosera and then followed up with a chosera 1K and then followed with jasper, and it does great. Very, very smooth shaves, very comparable to a Arkansas stone, for a natural stone anyway. But for the soap, we're using Atomic Age Bay Rum, my favorite. Made me a Bay Rum guy. And for our pre-shave, we're going with Parasso. But to start it all off, you want to wet your face, as most of you all know if you're watching this video. You're already into wet shaving. Come over here, just dampen the face, just with just a damp brush, help get everything going. Doing this post-shower, but it's been about 15 minutes since I came out of the shower, got distracted. But just pre-dampen and moisten, and then rub the pre-shave on. Get it. Nice massage. As we're doing our thing. Over here, close it up. Can't say this enough. Make sure you put your caps back on your pre-shave cream. It will dry out. Takes a while, but it does happen. But like I mentioned before, I like to put glycerin in my soap just to help make it last a little bit longer. This jar of the Atomic Age Bay Rum has lasted me just under 4 months so far, and it's still going pretty strong. Had a really big divot, and I actually got all the way down to the plastic, but I just pressed. It's a soft soap. Just pressed it all down and made a new little disc. I like to shake the excess water from my brush before I mix it all together. And this stuff tends to be what I've heard others call a thirsty soap. If you're not careful, you can have too little water, and then it just kind of dries and sticks to your face. And that's not fun for anybody. Here we are. Got the brush nice and loaded up. Taking it to the bowl and mix. And for me, I don't sit here and mix it forever. You don't got to, because I mean, you could go right to the face with it lathered up and ready to go. But seems to be a little on the dry side. So just get your hand a little rinse, and then get back to mixing, and it evens out pretty quick. There we go. Like I said previously, I hate cold razor against the face. I'm going this bad boy up. Just glides across the skin. I really like this razor. I've tried to date it more precisely, but what I've found is because this razor reads Sheffield and not Sheffield, England, means the manufacture date of this razor is pre-1890. So we know for a fact it's well over 130 years old. guess that actually, wait, 1890. We're in 2020, so 130. 131 at least. And just a little bit of time on a whetstone. And more than likely it cuts better than it did when it was in use. Not to take anything away from those who would sharpen these razors back in the day, but oftentimes, with a barber, he was using a pretty low quality barber hone to just freshen it up. So for most of the clients using it, I mean, it'd be good enough, but I don't know. I think it probably shaves better. With the access and the ability to really get these things ridiculously sharp. I mean, when I take this thing to my arm hair, and it's literally just popping off, just touching the hair. It's pretty wicked sharp. But yeah, this thing feels great. I like quarter hollow to a near wedge. It's just, I think, a little more comfortable. A little safer, maybe. More of a pain to sharpen. Because like anybody that messes with knives and razors, the more material, the thicker it is, the longer it takes to get to that nice sharp edge. Still cuts really nice. If you all saw my knife video, you saw how slow I was and taking things real nice and easy with that. With this one, I can do it a good bit faster. If I want to. As long as I'm not talking. But, this is one of my more relaxing routines. It's one of those things I like to take my time with a little bit, within reason. Maybe not according to my wife, but I love that woman. She is amazing. She blessed me with just the most beautiful baby girl, and she lets me spend my money on ridiculous razors. So, what more can you ask for? But very good Christian woman, and love of my life. But just glides so nicely and really lets you know where you've done a good job when it comes to the sound and the feedback. Because like I've said before, it's all about regression. You're just taking a little bit of hair off at a time. You're not trying to chop through and cut it all off at once, because that's when you hurt yourself. Keep trying to shave looking at the phone that I'm recording off of rather than the mirror, which does so much better. just 2 passes. Feels really nice. I like to rub across the grain where my neck, like I've said, I have the worst time actually getting smooth. But I pulled across it. And sometimes it's a good idea to reapply your pre-shave cream every now and again. Because, like some people will say, you know, it's only good for 1 pass, it's good for the whole shave. You put way more on right before you shave, and then just one little tiny little dip with your finger while your face is still just a little moist goes a long way. Come over here. And today I guess will be a 4 pass. I feel a little crazy. For me, when I do that first pass and second pass, I take it really slow because, you know, you got the majority of your hair and you're cutting in one single direction for the most part. Second pass is when I just move a little bit. Sorry, I guess this is my 3rd pass. Second pass in the same direction, I move significantly faster. Just because I'm not having to go through as much with each stroke, you know. I've already removed the majority of it the first pass. Picked up quite a few of the stragglers with the pass in the opposite direction. But then that secondary pass in the same direction is very smooth. Let's see. Feels really good. That direction. And then coming up, feeling a little resistance. So, I got it before. Just mix. Down. It's craziest once you get it so smooth with a straight razor anyway like this, it'll actually suction your skin as it's going across, which I think is pretty cool. It's a good sign that you've done a decent job. Not to say you did a perfect job, because water and capillary action, it'll stick with even a little bit of things breaking the surface tension, as long as the tension's held in other spots. But it's a good sign. That is what I'm gonna call done. Oh yeah, ridiculous. Actually, it feels fairly smooth even going against the grain. Not perfect, but good enough. Definitely smooth up and down, up and down. Alright. Gonna finish up with just my alum block that I dropped the other day. Rinse it under cold water. Just tighten up the skin. No nicks. It's always good. Follow it over with the jar towel. And then, as always, aftershave jelly. And that's the second one. Alrighty. I think I did good. Getting better. Enjoying the straight razor shaves. Anybody wants to comment, I'm debating on using one of my antique safety razors, the wedge kind. It might be my next one. But I think it'll be good. Anyways, have a good day, and I'd like to say, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.